Get ready for the biggest news in entertainment. Karan Johar is making a massive comeback at the Cannes Film Festival. After his incredible Met Gala appearance, where he rocked a custom Manish Malhotra creation inspired by Raja Ravi Varma, Karan Johar is officially on the guest list for the 2026 festival taking place on the French Riviera in Cannes. We dive into everything we know about this major Bollywood star's return and what fashion moment we can expect from him on the red carpet.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
The jury for the 79th Cannes Film Festival has been unveiled, bringing a powerhouse lineup of cinematic talent. We have Demi, Chloé, Zhao, and Stellan Skarsgård joining jury president Park Chan-wook to decide the Palme d'Or. But wait, there's a twist. Jacob Elordi has unfortunately dropped out due to a foot injury, leaving the jury looking at an even more formidable group of filmmakers. This jury is stacked with international stars, featuring Ruth Negga, Laura Wandel, Diego Cespedes, and Isach Dibankale, all ready to tackle 22 incredible films. We also hear about Lucy Hale's next big project, starring in the fantasy romance film Vision Board, and how this festival is shaking up the landscape of film selection, pushing boundaries in everything from genre cinema to gender parity. And finally, we look at the man who defines the festival, Thierry Frémaux. This legendary general delegate has shaped Cannes for 25 years, and he shares his deep thoughts on cinema as a religion and the challenges facing the industry today. Don't miss this deep dive into the history, the passion, and the future of Cannes Film Festival. Stay tuned. Karan Johar is set to attend the Cannes Film Festival 2026, marking his second appearance as a filmmaker at the prestigious event scheduled for May 12 on the French Riviera. The guest list for the festival has been released, confirming Johar's attendance. His previous debut at Cannes last year was for his film Homebound, produced by Dharma Productions and directed by Neeraj Gawin, where he attended alongside cast members like Ishan Khatter and Janvi Kapoor. Johar has recently garnered significant attention for his high-profile appearance at the Met Gala on May 4, themed Fashion is Art. Among the Indian celebrities present, his ensemble, a custom creation by Manish Malhotra styled by Eka Lakhani, was a major talking point. The outfit drew inspiration from the paintings of Raja Ravi Varma, with elements of his art featured on the cape. For his Cannes debut, Johar made a memorable statement, sporting a regal look featuring a band gala paired with glossy black boots, highlighted by 18K gold brooches and collar pins, which led to comparisons to a Bridgerton moment. While the specific reason for his upcoming Cannes attendance remains undisclosed, fans are anticipating another fashion-forward moment from the prominent figure in Hindi cinema. Karan Johar continues to exert strong influence across pop culture, directing, and expanding Dharma Productions' portfolio with multiple upcoming projects, including potential new directorial ventures with Alia Bhatt. Furthermore, he is also expected to return to television with Coffee with Karan Season 9, solidifying his central position in entertainment discussions. The jury for the 79th Cannes Film Festival has been officially announced, featuring a star-studded lineup. Director Park Chan-wook will serve as the president of the jury, alongside a distinguished group of filmmakers and actors. The jury members include Demi, Ruth Negga, Laura Wandel, Chloé Zhao, Diego Cespedes, Isach Dibankale, Paul Laverty, and Stellan Skarsgård. This panel will be responsible for selecting the winner of the Palme d'Or, the festival's most coveted prize, from the 22 competing films. The announcement of the Palme d'Or winner is scheduled for May 23rd. However, the lineup has seen a recent change. Jacob Elordi has withdrawn from participating in the jury due to a foot injury he recently sustained. Reports indicate that Elordi broke his foot, leading to the decision that he would be unable to undertake the necessary travel along the Croisette for the festival's premieres, press conferences, and events. In other entertainment news, actress Lucy Hale is slated for her next romantic comedy role. Deadline reports that Hale will star in the upcoming fantasy romance film titled Vision Board. This project marks a third collaboration for Hale and director Peter Hutchings, following their previous work on The Hating Game and Which Brings Me to You. The film centers on a struggling fashion designer who drunkenly creates a vision board and subsequently awakens to find herself living the dream life she meticulously assembled. The Cannes Film Festival has finalized its jury lineup for the 79th edition, featuring a distinguished panel of international talent set to evaluate 22 films in the main competition for the coveted Palme d'Or. The jury includes celebrated figures such as American actress Demi Moore, Oscar-winning director Chloé Zhao, and Swedish actor Stellan Skarsgård, joining jury president Park Chan-wook. This diverse 9-member panel promises a rich set of deliberations. Adding further depth to the group are Irish-Ethiopian actress Ruth Negga, Scottish screenwriter Paul Laverty, and Ivorian-American actor Isach de Benkele. The panel is further bolstered by Belgian director Laura Wandel, Chinese-born Zhao, and Chilean filmmaker Diego Cespedes, who previously earned an uncertain regard prize at the festival last year. Moore returns to the Croisette following the success of The Substance, while Zhao joins the jury after the critical acclaim of her feature film, Hamnet. Skarsgård brings momentum from his performance in the award-winning drama Sentimental Value. The jury faces a high-profile competition slate featuring acclaimed directors including Pedro Almodovar, James Gray, Asghar Farhadi, and Hirokazu Koreeda. Paul Laverty, a 2-time Palme d'Or-winning writer and longtime collaborator of Ken Loach, brings significant editorial experience to the selection process. The current jury succeeds the 2025 panel led by Juliette Binoche, which recognized Jafar Panahi, as it was just an accident as the top prize winner. The winners for the 79th edition will be announced during the festival's closing ceremony. Cannes Film Festival veteran Thierry Frémaux reflects on his 25-year tenure as the festival's general delegate, emphasizing his deep-rooted passion for cinema and his role in shaping the modern festival. Frémaux, who introduces films and interacts with filmmakers across the event, is described as embodying the spirit of a true film lover, drawing inspiration from his background in judo, which instilled in him mental discipline and a competitive spirit. Industry figures laud Frémaux's influence, with Sony Pictures Entertainment Motion Picture Group CEO Tom Rothman calling him cinema, and Michael Barker of Sony Pictures Classics asserting that Frémaux defines the culture of cinema, past and present. He is celebrated for his ability to navigate the glamorous world of Cannes, fostering connections with major figures like Guillermo del Toro, Meryl Streep, and directors such as Tarantino and Scorsese. Frémaux's taste for risk has yielded significant successes, citing the festival's reception of Coralie Fargeet's body horror film, The Substance, which gained traction at Cannes, winning the Screenplay Award and boosting Demi Moore's career. Reflecting on his journey, Frémaux traces his passion back to his father, a film buff, and his own immersion in classic American cinema. His entry into the film world was catalyzed by his master's thesis on the film magazine Positif, which connected him with influential figures like Bertrand Tavernier, leading him to eventually become the artistic director of the Institut Lumière in 1990. Frémaux views the festival's mission as critically important amidst industry turbulence, asserting that cinema is a religion and Cannes is its gathering place. He stresses the necessity of preserving the relationship between films and the public, arguing that cinema is not in danger, but the relationship with theaters is essential. Over the decades, Frémaux has actively reshaped Cannes, introducing innovations such as repositioning Uncertain Regard and broadening the festival's scope to include animation and documentaries, influenced by screenings like Shrek and works by Chris Marker. He champions a philosophy where the selection process prioritizes what a film says about cinema, favoring less represented works when quality is equal. Addressing societal shifts, Frémaux notes Cannes' response to movements like Me Too, highlighting the milestone of the First March for Gender Parity and the festival's commitment to dialogue and continuous improvement in representation. Looking forward, Frémaux remains focused on the evolution of cinema, urging constant risk-taking and openness. He sums up his vision of Cannes as cinema is a religion, and Cannes is the gathering of all the churches. His most difficult moment was the pandemic, while his most cherished memories include non-cinematic events such as Diego Maradona's visit and hosting environmentalist activist José Bové.